going people, TheCompleteRS here, and welcome to your quest guide for Roving Elves. No fast forwarding, no nonsense, just what you need to know. So let's get into it. Quest-wise, you need to have done the waterfall and the RS3 quest. You need to be able to kill a level 61 moss giant completely and utterly bollock naked, and you'll require a rope, gloria's pebble, and amulet, as well as a games necklace to speed things up. In case you didn't realise, you also need to be completely and utterly bollock naked for this entire quest. That means no armour, no weapons, and no runes. So if you're ready, come over to the elven little forest area, just use the lodestone straight to his after, and we'll start from here. So once you're at the lodestone, you want to run directly to your west, go through the dense forest right here. Then you want to make your way up towards the north. There's a few crossbow traps by here. Go ahead and try and climb over the tripwire. You'll most likely fail it, because everyone fails it. But make your way over nonetheless. On the opposite side, you'll find some more dense forest. Go ahead and pass through these. And on your little mini-map right now, you'll see a quest marker just a touch to your west. That's where we need to go. So in between these little trees, just to our west, you can see I'm clicking now, is a little trap you can pass. Go ahead and pass by the sticks to enter this little area. So once you're in here, the elves may or may not be here. If they're not here, then just stand around for 5-10 minutes. Eventually they will teleport to this location, and as soon as they do, we need to speak to Isluin. Let's go ahead and speak to Isluin. I'll run through a chat. Go ahead and choose option 2, lie. And then option 1, maybe I can help. Once you finish talking to him, go ahead and speak to Ilunid. Run through here, chat nice and quick. And that's that done. Go ahead and home teleport now over to Ardone. And we now need to go kill that moss giant completely naked. So make sure you have no armor, no weapons, and no runes on you. Right now I do have runes in my inventory, but I will drop them when I go to enter the tomb. So make sure you have none of that on you. You're completely bollock naked, and your inventory is full of munchies, especially if you're at low level. So from the RD lodestone, you want to run to your west. Come straight across here, then make your way up towards the northwest. Go up past the fishing guild. And follow this little mud pathway in between the trees here. Eventually, you'll come across a little gated area just to the west. Just opposite the fishing guild. Just north of that is a little hill you'll end up climbing. Towards the top of this hill, you'll find a statue right by here. So once you're over here, you want to go ahead and use the pebble on the tombstone. Wait a few seconds, and eventually you'll appear in Gloria's tomb. So eventually, once you manage to get in, you want to run to the south side of this area, and here you'll find the moss giant we've got to kill. So run directly to the south. And, well, just basically knock him out, essentially. That's all you've got to do. So I'm going to speed this up because my melee stats are... what's the word I'm looking for? Shit? Yeah, shit. It takes me about 20 minutes to kill this thing, so I'm going to speed this a little bit just for the fight, and we'll go from there. But essentially, all you got to do is just punch him in the face until eventually he stops breathing, you know, as you do. And eventually, once he's dead, you'll drop a little crystal. Go ahead and pick that up. So eventually, once you've downright punched him enough times, he'll eventually die because it's a cheap tactic. Once he's dead, go ahead and pick up the consecrated seed he ended up dropping, and we'll move on to the next bit. So with the seed in your inventory, it's time to head back over to those elves. So once again, you want to home teleport back down to his after. And we're going exactly where we started the quest. So let's run through this again, and assume everyone has amnesia. Run to your west, go through the dense forest. Once you've gone through these three, run up towards your north, there's a crossbow trap. You are going to fail it, because everyone fails it. It's a crossbow trap. North of the crossbow trap, some more dense forest. Then you want to pass the sticks just a touch to the west in the copse of trees, and make your way back to where the elves are. So once you're back over here where the elves are, once again, they could very well be gone. May have to wait around for 5-10 minutes before they reappear. Just hang about in this area until eventually they do, and we need to speak to them again. So wait around for them if they're not here, and as soon as they do appear, go ahead and speak to Islwyn, run through his chat nice and quick, and then speak to Elunid. Run through her chat. She'll then enchant the seed. And it's time to basically finish up this quest. So you want to use your games necklace now, teleport up to the barbarian outpost, and we're going into the waterfall. Exactly the same from the quest. So from the barb outpost, run directly to your south. Keep running south until you hit the lake. Cross the bridge on the southeast side, run through this little house by here, and on the back side you'll see a little raft. Go ahead and climb on that to make your way down towards the waterfall entrance. So once you're on this little island, you want to run down towards the south side. Go ahead and use your rope on the rock on the opposite shore to go ahead and cross. Or if you're anything like me, you'll just Jesus walk across, because, you know, God. Once you're over here, go ahead and equip Gloria's amulet if you haven't already. Then you want to use your rope on the dead tree to drop down to the entrance. Once you're here, make your way inside. Make sure that our army's equipped. Once you're in, you want to go through the eastern door, and in the north side of this eastern room you'll find a discolored crate. Go ahead and click on that to obtain a key. Literally a key, that's what it's called. With the key in hand, you want to go to the western room. So back out towards the entrance, go through the western pathway, go through this door here, run past the fire giants, go through the next door. Go through the next door again. And once you're in this seed, just go ahead and click on your seed anywhere inside this room. So click on it in your inventory, and you'll plant yourself a little baby crystal tree. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So now you want to head back to Izaftar, so back to the Elven Forest. And you want to speak to the elves one final time. And that is pretty much it for this quest, to be fair. So again, in case you have amnesia, from the lodestone, run west through the dense forest, go north past the crossbows, then go north through some more dense forest, past the sticks, and wait for the elves to turn up. As soon as they do appear though, all you need to do now to finish up this quest is quite literally speak to Islwyn, and as soon as you do, you'll complete the quest. She'll ask you if you want a shield or a bow. Whether you want the crystal shield or the bow is entirely up to you. It comes partially broken anyway, so yeah, it is entirely up to you which one you prefer. I do recommend the bow though, because who uses shields? For completing this quest then, you gain 1 quest point, the used elf equipment, which is going to be a very nice little crystal bow, if you take my recommendation, and 10k strength XP, which is always nice. And that is pretty much it for this quest. If you ever need to come back and recharge a crystal bow, easy way is either come straight here, as it's pretty close to the lodestone, or just outside of Kletia after doing Morning's End Part 1, or at least starting Morning's End Part 1. But yeah, there we go. Does cost you money when you do it, but either way, congrats on your crystal bow. Till next time, people, I'll catch you all later. Have a good one.